Friday Night Fever with Mike Ludlum.
Good evening, everyone. It's been 31 years since Michigan visited the McGinnis Student Ice Arena in Houghton. Yes, thanks to the wonderful friendship between current Tech head coach Mel Pearson and his former boss, Wolverines head coach Red Berenson, they have agreed that the Maize and Blue would travel to the UP this season. And let's go to the SDC. Jamie Phillips getting started in the net again, first period. Fans are brought to their feet. David Johnstone working the puck, takes a shot. And Reed Sturls just off camera will tip it in, and the Huskies strike first. A score of 1-0. And fans, of course, could see the Stanley Cup tonight between intermissions. To the second, Huskies moving the puck well. Cliff Watson, Tanner Kero with the nasty wrister. Top shelf, 2-0 Huskies. Jamie Phillips, again, playing very well in front of the net, whether it was right up close, stopping Zach Hyman twice with the left foot. He had 28 saves in all. Then in the third, Wolverines attacking. But the puck never crossed the line before the net was knocked off its moorings. That was a nice job there to be sure that would take place. No goal. Moments later, we did have a 4-on-4. And Walker Highland's going to take a shot. And the next thing you know, bounces off a Wolverine into the net. Tech up 3-0. They go on to win 4-1 and start the season 5-0 in front of a sell-out crowd.
We are fortunate. We got some breaks around the net. We did not score in our best scoring opportunities. But Jamie Phillips played a strong game. But overall, you know, anytime you can get a win against a team like Michigan, it's a good win.
I think we're just building off the energy from the fans. You know, they're really loud tonight, and we just stuck to our game plan, get the pucks deep, and beat their defensemen, and throw everything on the net, and it worked. We have a lot of opportunities, and we were able to bury one right away.
It's a great feeling, obviously, getting that win, especially early in the season. I mean, this was a big test for us to see where we're at as a team, and I think we proved we can play with any team right now.
Same two teams tomorrow night at the SDC at 7:07. Meanwhile, at the Barrie Events Center, NMU and Alabama Huntsville scoreless after one period. So let's go to the second. Huge scramble in front of the net of Carmine Guerrero. You can't see Shane Sooth right now, but the puck's going into the net, and he gets credit for the goal. Assists go to Jake Baker and Reed Seckel. It was reviewed, and yes, it was a goal. 1-0 Wildcats at 1:04. Alabama Huntsville had a few chances later in the period. Brendan Saulnier gets control. Matthias Dahlstrom will be there and jump on the puck to keep NMU in front. Under 5 minutes to go in the period. NMU's on a power play, but Huntsville counters. Brent Fletcher ahead to Sal Haney, and he is going to go, top shelf off the crossbar for the goal. Shorthanded at 16:51. It stood that way after 40 minutes, 60 minutes, and overtime. This one ends in a tie at 1, same two teams tomorrow night. Let's go to high school football, shall we? The Ishpeming Hematites, the Westwood Patriots Division 7 district opener, and Ozzie Corp is going to start the scoring, provided he doesn't run over our cameraman. That was successful. 2-point conversion, no good, so Ishpeming's up 6-0. Hematites score again. Ozzie Hakkarainen from 5 yards. That would put Ishpeming up 20-0. That was the end of the first quarter. Hakkarainen doing his Barry Sanders imitation on a run that picks up 12. Patriots trying to get going, complete the pass, but there's nowhere for the receiver to go as Trevor Burke found Nick Briones. That was a fumble. Patriots trying to end the half on a positive note. Burke looking downfield, ball gets tipped all over the place, but no catch. Hematites, too much for Westwood. They go on to win 34-0. The winning streak is now at 30. Who will Ishpeming play next? Next tape, please. Iron Mountain traveling to West Iron County to take on the Wykons. Long drive for West Iron County to begin the game. Riley Thompson, does get the first down. A couple plays later, 4th and 1 from the 1, same play. Thompson, doesn't have to dive on anybody. Touchdown, 7-0 West Iron. About 9 minutes gone with that drive. Tanner Hootery faking and going to the far side of the field, and he's going to pick up a couple yards on second down. Next play, Hootery is going to take the snap, but Alec Schellenbeck would take care of the sack right there. Wykons moving on to the next round. They go on to win 40-0, so they will visit Ishpeming next weekend. Let's go to Division 8. Gogebic, Miners, and Forest Park. Forest Park in the black, that's lead graph number 2, and he reaches the ball over the goal line from 12 yards. 28-0 Trojans just before the half. The scoreboard tells me I'm right. The Miners get the ball back and try to cut the lead before halftime. Tim Berger drops back to Paul Berger, and this is going to be a good run and catch and run of 21 yards. Just before the half, Berger drops back, and he's not finding anything except black shirts surrounding him, and that's usually not a good thing. 28-0 Forest Park at the half. Second half, Forest Park's defense. Berger is stuffed trying to go up the middle. Forest Park would take over on downs, and Mr. Graff would score again eventually. He had 146 yards on the ground. Forest Park takes this one by the count of 42-22. Now Forest Park will take on the winner of tomorrow's game as we go to the scoreboard between Bark River Harrison, Lakeland, and Hubble. That will begin at 1 o'clock at Lake Linden. That game will be played at Forest Park next week. Meanwhile, still in Division 8, Munising, Inland Lakes. I thought that Batman was the most tired person on the Munising sideline. I was told that was not true. That could have been the players because Garrett Blank kept running all over the place. Far side of the field and touchdown. It's a 7-0 lead for the Orange and Black. How appropriate on Halloween. Later in the quarter, check out Mr. Blank again. Oh! Yeah, shoot, that's worse than a stiff arm. Then he cuts all the way across the field, and yes, he is going to score, and it would be a 14-0 lead. Oh, the Mustangs, they are not done by any means. Fumble! Munising recovers. We're still in the first quarter, oh, by the way, and Austin Kelto probably is going to find Andy Cooper. He's pretty good at finding Andy Cooper. That would be a touchdown. Eventually, it would be 35, 36-0, 38-0. Munising just kept racking up the points and won 54-0. Blank had 220 yards and 5 touchdowns. Kelto a couple touchdown passes, or 1 touchdown pass and a TD run. Scoreboard, please. Munising will go to St. Ignace next week. The Saints blanked Newberry 35-0. A little deceiving. Newberry had a few turnovers in the first half. St. Ignace capitalized with big plays. Do we have the next tape? Negaunee, Charlevoix. We're going to have to skip that one. Please tell me. And there it is. It's Engadine Rapid River. Okay, we're jumping to 8-man football now. Mason Berglund is going downfield, and Mike Casey's open. That's good for 52 yards and a touchdown. 6-0 Rockets 4 minutes into this game. Now jump ahead to 24-0. After a couple more touchdowns, the kickoff is up there. It's out there. And Trevor Brawley's going to pick it up. And the next thing you know, Trevor is not bad. He finds a little path. And the next thing is he only has one guy to go, and he's gone. 85 yards for the touchdown. So Engadine was on the board before the half, but Rapid River would settle down and go on to win by the count of 46-26. And on the scoreboard again, Rapid River will take on an opponent to be announced as Bel Air and Cedarville will play tomorrow in Cedarville at 1 o'clock. And we will be right back. I think we have the Negaunee game against Charlevoix in Division 6. Just go for it. It's been one of those nights around here with black holes and Halloween. And hey, that doesn't look half bad. Grass is green, goalposts the right color. That's all right. Forrest Noiraw keeping it up the middle. And he is going to be tackled finally. But the Raiders would get a touchdown as Brian Noiraw would get to the pylon. Splat. That's a touchdown for the Raiders. However, Negaunee was not going to let these guys win. I knew they had a chance to win this on the road. Ryan Sergila will keep it himself. Option. And that's a good gain. That would set up Ryan Bischoff to get it into the end zone. And Negaunee would defeat Charlevoix by the count of 21-13. NMU volleyball against Wayne State. That is a serve by Megan Supple, and that would be a kill by Anna Aycock. And it's 1-0 Northern. Next, Alex Larson would get the kill from Seymour. That made it 5-1. NMU won the first set 25-15. End the match 3-0. At Michigan Tech, the Huskies hosting the Saginaw Valley State Cardinals. First set action, Stephanie Dietrich denied by Kelsey Furla, and Mackenzie Frodel, bam, Ooh, Hans was hit with authority. We're tied at 6. Sylvie Rokosh will get the kill for Tech right there. That tied it at 8. But Saginaw Valley also went on to win this match 25-17 the first set. They won 3 sets to none. Besides the college hockey, the NMU football team is home tomorrow against Walsh. Michigan Tech at Tiffin. Menominee and Marquette in high school football playoff action as well. Have a great weekend.